Ow. Go. All right, should be good here now. Says we're live. Bubic is pitching for the Royals. For the Tigers, it's Kiter Montero. So it'll be Malloy, Torres, Green, Ibanez, Torkelson, Keith, Baez, Rogers, and McKinstry. Sort of a right-handed dominant lineup with the lefty pitching. So we'll see. You never know how a right-handed or left-handed pitcher day is going to go. It could be up and down. What's up, Space? Yeah, congrats to your team. My mic doesn't sound great. My mic sound weird or anything like that? Hello? Check, check. Yeah, it doesn't sound right. Hold on. Yeah, it doesn't sound right. Blah, blah, check, check. Is that better? Yeah, that sounds better, right? Yeah, there we go. What's up, Kenny? What's up, Space? Yeah. What's up, Joel? What's up? Way better? Like on a scale of 1 to 10? All right. Ball 2, by the way. 2-0 for Malloy. Yeah, that sounds... All right, we're good now. All right, we fixed it. Yeah, Space, you guys are in the finals. I guess I just needed to unplug it and plug it back in. I don't know. How you guys doing? It's called strike one. He was taken till a strike was thrown. Never a bad strategy. D-backs let Nats score 10 in the first inning. Yeah, you guys got smoked on yesterday. What was the final in that game? You were like, I don't even know. I was watching basketball. Shit. I'm a Pacers guy. 2-2. Do you think you're going to beat the Thunder? Fouled away. It's 2-2 again. Again, it's Malloy, Torres, and Green to lead it off. Bubic, the pitcher. Montero, the pitcher for Detroit. Oh, I'm not rooting for the Pacers. I'm probably rooting for the Thunder. I don't really care who wins, though. I don't root for my rivals to win championships. FTP. Yeah, the Brewers won like 17-2. Yeah, Kevin understands the idea. Hey, there we go. Leadoff walk. That's what we like to see. So Malloy walks on 7 pitches. Good at bat. Now up, Gleyber Torres. He's overdue for a double. There's a pretty good shot. We'll see. What's his name come back tomorrow? Meadows. You've been kind of inside. Well, that's fair enough. It's understandable. If Thunder win, it proves defense wins championships. Yeah, there's also a theory that, like, in basketball, for whatever reason, it seems like the healthiest team winds up winning the NBA championship. He probably would have returned today, but there's no point for him to return today because of the lefty on the mound. That's why I'm talking tomorrow, because I think tomorrow we face a right-handed pitcher in Chicago, so makes a little bit more sense for him to... damn, he flew out. Pretty deep fly out, though. 2 away, or 1 away. What's up, Jake? How we doing? He's a lefty. Hopefully, Space. We're at 38 right now, 38-21. We're doing pretty good. Yeah, I'm guessing Parker's back tomorrow. But, you know, he's also getting some warm-up bats in and everything like that. Feels like we will be, Space, unless we kind of sputter out here in the next couple games and shit our pants. But it's just possible. What's up, Podge? Yeah, and if they have a right-handed pitcher, it's a pretty good shot Parker will return that day. So first time we face a righty, that's probably when we'll see Parker back. Kind of, you know, might as well not. And Riley Green strikes out 2 away. Doing good? Yeah, I seen that, Jake. Sorry to hear, man. What's up, Kooks? Yeah, hopefully we can win the rubber match here and take the series. Here's Ibanez. 1 on, 2 out. Top of the first. Bubic, the pitcher. We'll see if Andy Bonds can get anything going here. I don't feel like he's hit a home run in a while, so it'd be cool. Never mind. He ain't hitting one. Strike 1. Damn. All right, that's ball at least. All right. We're back on the home run. Home run's back on. Things are looking a little brighter these days. It's 1-1. Can you imagine if I doomed and like I was just like I got really bummed out every other pitch, or I was really happy depending on the result of the pitch. All right, we got a 1-1 count. Ah, damn, it's over. All right, we'll be going to the bottom of the first here pretty quick. Fouled away, it's 1-2. Why is this guy even playing? He's so terrible. One, two. Ah, he got out. Damn. All right. Well, all right. At least we got a base runner. We didn't really get a hit yet, but you know, at least we got a base runner before the 7th inning today. India, Witt Jr. and Pasquantino. Then Perez, Waters, Rave, Lofton, Massey, and Isbell. Normal lineup because they got a righty on the mound. We're not going to see the... What's up, though, Brent? They're good? Yeah, I mean, that's good. 17 games over 500. 4 of 9 batters are batting over 240. And nobody better than 273. Batting average isn't a good number to utilize. The real number is what your team OPS is. And we have 1, 2, 3 guys hitting over. Really, we've got 4 guys with an over 800 OPS. Torres is usually up over 800. He's in a little bit of a slump. Green over 800. Torque over 800. Carp over 800. McKinstry just under. Baez just under. I think that's more telling of what your team is capable of doing with the bats. Plus, like Colt Keith has an over 700. Baez is over 700. Yeah, that's about that. You know, that's not bad. That's a good lineup. And I think you're in a good spot when you got good OPSs going on. Because again, OPS tells you how much they get on base, like plus like what they're slugging. Because again, you can only get so much from average when you add it to when you consider the OPS, right? A guy with a 200 average, but like an 800 or 900 OPS, that's a dangerous son of a bitch, isn't it? Because you know that dude's hitting. If he's hitting it, he's hitting a home run or doubling or like extra bases. So you got to be real fucking careful. You see Torkelson's 239 average, you're like, oh, that's an easy at bat. But then you look over and see he has an 864 OPS. What does that tell you? He's slugging like 500 or something. So you got to be like, all right, pretty much every hit he has is an extra base hit. I want to be real fucking careful to that guy. It's a very valuable. It's a valueless or invaluable stat. OPS. It tells you way more than what a batting average can ever tell you. 0-2. Because if you have somebody with like a 300 average and like a 650 OPS, you know, like, all right, this guy is going to hit a single every single time he hits the ball. 1-2. That's a ball, doesn't chase. India, the hitter. So again, you know, you can see a lot from what an OPS tells you. High average, that might scare you a little bit, but when you find out he hits ground ball singles like Luis Ariz, you're like, all right, well, that's not that scary. And that'll be a line out there, 2-1 away. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. I hate this guy. You know, that's why I find OPS to be a better number. Some places don't even tell you what their batting average is anymore. Some teams, right? So, like for example, I think the Royals don't show their team averages anymore. Like when they're like on their team or TV broadcast, I think they just show team OPS. I know the Tigers only show team OPS now, as well. When you watch a game on Fox Sports, I believe I'm right on that. Or FanDuel, they don't show average anymore. They show OPS. Because again, average is a good stat, and it does tell you a little bit. It's like, oh, they hit the ball this many times out of 10. It's maybe a better stat for last like 10 at bats. That's probably the best use of a batting average. How is this guy in his last 10 at bats? That's about the best a batting average is useful for. I personally, god damn it. Pasquantino gets a hit. They got Bobby Witt, but they weren't able to get Vinny. Probably because Malloy can't really field fly balls that good. Anyway, 2 away. Runner at first. Here's Perez. Yeah, I haven't really figured out what ERA plus or OPS plus are yet, but eventually I'll get into what those stats mean and why they're valuable. On base percentage is really good too. Like, cause that tells you how much, like, cause if it's like a 400 or 500, that means the guy walks a lot too. I bet you Torque's got a pretty decent on base percentage for his low batting average. For 240, I bet you he's sitting at like a 380, almost 400 OBP. Probably pretty good. Because again, he walks a decent amount. God damn it, they got another hit. Uh-oh. Oh no, it was a bad play by an error. Cool. Gotta love that. Wow, they fucked up to Salvador Perez. Infield single. Montero. I doubt he's safe. I don't know what the fuck that's about unless it was a terrible error. And then why the hell is it a single? I genuinely don't believe that should be ruled a single. I don't think in the big 2-5, fucking Salvi Perez is beating out an infield single without having a bad injury about to be announced. Because he's the easiest guy to double up on this whole fucking team. I don't. So how bad of a throw was that they just didn't rule it an error for some weird reason? Did he like completely throw fucking Torque off who's at first today? Oh God, it's Keith. That's why. Well, we're probably going to lose just off fucking first baseman errors today. We got a real fucking loser at first. Keith probably just didn't field it. He just was like, oh dang, I can't field the baseball. I don't know. There's this weird new metric that they use to give people more hits in baseball called like extra effort play. And if a guy looks like he has to make any kind of effort to make a play, they don't give you an error anymore. It's really stupid shit. Even if you like pick the ball up and launch it into the stands, if you like make a diving play, they're like, well, we're not going to count the error on the throw. And it's like, what? Well, he had to dive 20 feet and make a crazy attempt to stop it. So we're not going to give him an error. The fact that he threw the ball at some lady in the stands. It's like, that's bullshit. That's clearly a throwing error. Nope, that's a double, actually. We're not trying to punish hitters for bad fielding. Yeah, it's really a dumb thing. It's a really, really dumb. I hate the way the extra effort. See, I get it if a guy dives for a ball and it like bounces out of his mitt. That's what that was made for, because those used to be, they used to give errors like they were candy to people. But then they toned it down a little bit, which was good. Now it's overboard. Like nothing is an error unless you completely shit a play up. It has to be the most fundamentally easy play for you to like screw up. And even then it's like, you hit the ground fast. You know, gold gloves don't mean as much as they used to, in my opinion. Actually, they kind of do because of defensive run saves. Never mind, I retract that. DRS actually has saved who is and who isn't good defenders in baseball. And it's exposed some frauds that I've always thought weren't that good at defense. 1-2. It's like, wow, it's really easy to be the greatest shortstop ever when you have Alex Rodriguez to your fucking other side and Robinson Cano up the middle with you. Really hard, you know? Really hard to be a great shortstop when you've got A-Rod and other all-time great third baseman and second baseman next to you. But hey, no one's ever going to take anything away from that one play Jeter did that one time against the Athletics. One play is really, really protected. What, is he actually safe at first because dipshit dropped it? No, everybody's safe. Cool. Our infield is blowing this game for some reason. Foul tip, 0-1. 2 infield singles in a row. Pretty good, pretty good. Don't know why. What the fuck are we doing today? Oh boy, I love errors. They're my favorite part of baseball. 2 fucking easy ass plays. This inning should have ended 10 minutes ago. 1-1. We're just giving runs up today. That's cool. We're that confident after we had 1 hit yesterday that we're going to score. Awesome. Great job. Stupid fucking losers. I hope the Royals win. If we're going to play like this, I hope the Royals win this game. I hope they blow us out. I hope this guy hits a grand slam so I can just turn this shit off. I don't even want to watch this at this rate. If this is how they're going to play. Ugh. This is why these losers need to be off the team. This is why I hate people like Zach McKinstry and fucking Andy Ibanez. They're literally the worst players on the team. They need to be off this team. I can't wait for 2 years to go by and all these losers are just not on the team anymore. It'll be so nice. Oh, I can't wait for them to be gone. Fucking Colt Keith will be gone. Can't wait. I genuinely don't like a lot of the guys. Half these guys, like McKinstry's okay as a backup player. I'm not as mad at him, but he shouldn't be playing this much. Thank God. Good job, Montero. You're just going to have to take this into your own hands, buddy. These guys can't field. Jesus Christ. How hard is it to field a bit? No, the Zach gets a little bit of a pass. Ibanez doesn't because he's a third baseman. Zach McKinstry, I'll give him a pass because his ball got deflected a little bit by Montero. Yeah, everybody in the farm system is replacing these guys. We got McGonigal, we've got Rayner, we've got Lee almost ready to go once he can figure out how to hit a fast pitch. And it's not because they're bad at the plate, which most of them are. It's that they suck at fielding, and I hate that. I hate bad fielding. There's no excuse for it at this level. Genuine. That's why I don't like Akil Baddoo. I'm like, I don't like Akil. Everyone else likes Akil Baddoo. I have no use for him because he can't field. No use for Malloy. He can't field. Keith is useless to me at first. Ibanez stinks at third. I don't care about any of these guys. Because again, you can ignore the hitting because that's very hard at this level, but you can't ignore bad defense. It's like, dog, we could get a high schooler to come up here and not make these same mistakes. Like literally, we could call up Brent Rayner and he would not make as many mistakes as some of these guys make in the field. McKinstry has played general. Yeah, I've been a little rough on McKinstry. That ball was deflected. I have no idea why Ibanez is still here. He doesn't even hit left-handed pitching anymore. No idea. He was here for a while last year because he was one of the only guys on the team that could hit lefties. And it's like, well, he doesn't even do that now. Is there anyone in AAA that can play fucking infield that we could call up to give them a shot? All right, I'll calm down now. We got out of the inning, no runs scored. Not a big deal. 2 errors should be, or at least 1 error should be added to our thing. Perez probably shouldn't have a base hit. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, Ibanez should go away once they get Meadows back. Guys need days off. That's who our backups are. Well, every starter can't play every day. That's just not how it works. And plus, there's a left-handed starter. We got some guys on this team that cannot hit left-handed pitching. So, and we got guys like Vierling that are hurt. Vierling being hurt is the reason Ibanez is probably still here. If we're being all real honest about that. So, 2-1. Plus, also, Ibanez should be good at hitting left-handed pitching, but he isn't anymore. So, his value is almost none at this rate. The guy on deck, I don't even know why he's on the team. I'm fucking useless. 2-1. I don't know why Torque isn't at first. Damn it. Just put Keith at DH. All right, a 3-pitch strikeout. Doesn't let, like, you know what's weird? He doesn't let Carp get any at-bats versus lefties and just always lets Keith just play, even though Keith is just as bad for his left-handed pitching. No, I don't know. Ibanez should be good at hitting lefties, so there is some justification to playing him. But, like, not this year. He can't hit him. So it's, damn it. 0-1. It's like this guy again. Why are we playing Keith against the lefty? It's the same lack of, I don't know. It's like, why play Malloy then? Fucking, he sucks. He doesn't hit lefties any different than he does righties. He just doesn't hit them. 1-2. And a good left-handed pitcher at that. I don't know. This is stupid. This is just a free out. So is McKinstry. And look at that 4-pitch strikeout. I missed 1 pitch. Not even a fucking shot at it. Yeah, real great idea to play this guy today. All right, here's Baez. 2 away. Will the Tigers get a hit before the 7th inning today? I doubt it. We'll see, though. Called strike. It's funny that both the lefties in the lineup have struck out today. 1-1. It's almost like he shouldn't have played lefties versus Bubic. I guess Riley Green you can kind of justify, but fucking Keith you can't. Unless Keith just smokes on left-handers, but I don't think so. He's probably hitting like 400 off right-handed pitching and 077 off lefties, and it's ruining his numbers because Hinch won't stop playing him versus lefties. I bet you Keith would have somewhat fucking Kerry Carpenter looking like average and OPS if he didn't have to always go up against lefties, unlike Kerry, who never plays him. Oh shit, Baez got a hit. All right, we got a hit today. All right, in the 2nd inning, that's pretty good. No hitter today. But that's a nice base hit. All right, Jake Rogers homer. Watch this shit. Rogers about to take his job back. Watch this shit. It's about to be wild. Didn't mean to do a spoiler on this at-bat, but here's big Jake Rogers getting a chance to catch, fucking day game after a night game. So Dingler gets the day off. Oh, never mind. He's out on the first pitch. Grounds out. Wow, they actually fielded the ball and got the guy out. I didn't even know you could actually do that. in baseball, to be honest with you. I thought that when you hit the ball in the infield, you got a base hit. It's a little weird. All the Royals players kept doing it. Anyway, Lofton, Massey, and Isbell. 7, 8, 9. Top or bottom of the second. Coming up. 0-0 score. Both teams have a hit. Royals have 3, but nobody's really been able to score yet. A lot more offense than yesterday so far. Number 2 based on what? Oh, ERA. Strikeouts pretty good. Whip's a little high. Yeah, he's having a good year. Having a good season. Kind of looks like it's out of nowhere a good season, though. So what's up, Dale? Nice to see you. Today isn't going as good for your team as it was yesterday. But I don't think you expect to do that every single day. Anyway, bottom of the second, 7, 8, 9, Lofton, Massey, and Isbell. All right, let's hope for a little bit better of an inning here than we had last time. Maybe a little quicker, maybe a little bit better defense, so I don't lose my mind again. Start ranting. All right, strike one, good pitch. Montero's just going to have to go for the K's today. You can't trust that defense. By the way, if you haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. It does help out the stream. Thank you to the people who've already dropped one. I appreciate it. Help us get to our like goal of 20. Thank you very much. Called strike 2. Bat's frozen to the shoulder of Lofton for the first couple pitches. What will be the third time? He calls time. He's like, shit, I forgot I was batting. Hold on a minute. What the fuck was I doing? All right, time in. Ball 1. Still has yet to move to a pitch. Not a bad waste. Not a bad waster. A little too obvious of a ball, though. It was never going to be a strike. Like that one. 2-2. Uh-oh. When did we start winning last? Like August 11th, we became good. We probably started cheating in some unknown way that no one else has figured out quite yet except like us. So at some point we'll find out what we're doing, Dale. But until then, we're going to enjoy the run. I hope I get my World Series out of this and then we get busted. Because I don't care. I can deal with that. I'll be able to lead the Tigers fandom through the cheating scandal. Because listen back, just get behind me. I'll tell you guys what to do. What you do is you tell everyone to eat shit and cry about it. Don't ever do what the Astros fans did and try to defend it. You're crazy. Oh, that's 1 out and then a fly out on the very next pitch. So 2 down now. Good job by the outfield. See, the outfield can play defense. Good job by Riley Green. That looks like a really long play. Here's Isbell. Yeah, no. All you got to do is say, what are you going to do about it? That's what I'm telling you. As a Patriots fan, it's very easy to deflect cheating scandals to, yeah, it's a witch hunt. That's all you got to say. If you want to defend it back, it's just a witch hunt. And if you're guilty of what you did, yeah, you just, oh, well, what do you, so? Because they cry about it. They like other teams did it too. At least Patriots fans are like, yeah, we kind of cheated, but it was, we would have won anyway. Well, yeah, whatever. We cheated. Who cares? Anyway. That's how you handle that, by the way. You can't be the Astros fans and let it know it bothers you. Because, like, if you say trash cans to them people, they, like, still cry about it. It's hilarious. If you bring up deflated footballs to a Patriots fan, they'll be like, you believe that actually? Either they'll tell you like you don't understand science and move on, or they'll be like, that none of those are even real. And then they'll just move on. No, we don't even, it's not even that. It's just we don't care that we cheated to win. The common mantra for Patriots fans is I hope we start cheating again. This is what I'd rather be a cheating team than fucking losing all the time. Dude, that shit sucks. A little fucking BAPIP single that our second baseman couldn't field because why not? Or our outfielder because they both suck. Why was Gleyber Torres playing short outfield on that? The fuck wasn't it just let... Man, our fielding is going to kill us today. That should have been an easy pop out. Don't know why he didn't let the right fielder fucking catch a fly ball into right field. Good job, Gleyber. You called for it and ruined the play. God, I hate every single one of these retards on defense today. Just give them the runs. It's what you guys want to do, clearly. Ball one. Two-oh. The only thing, I don't know, there's no advantage or disadvantage. It's all just weird little preference things. Rodgers liked the ball to be super inflated. Brady liked it to be deflated a bit when he threw it. Fucking weird preferences. It's easier to catch probably when it's a little bit less air in it, though, because it doesn't bounce off your hands as easy. But now the league just mandates it all, and it's all fucking just league operated instead of team operated. So who cares? 2-2. The reality is most teams deflated their footballs the way the Patriots did, and just for some reason it was a problem for the Patriots. By the way, the penalty for what we did should have been a $10,000 fine for tampering with game equipment. Go look at what that penalty should have been. Tampering with game equipment, $10,000. Not one player or anything on the Patriots had ever been in trouble for tampering with game equipment. But we got like a damn near death penalty for that. And Tom got suspended for 4 games for a first-time violator of a game equipment violation offense. Isn't that crazy? For a thing that like is technically just wearing the wrong color cleats. It's the same thing. Wearing an unapproved visor. Did we actually make the out? I don't trust this team anymore. All right, they were able to make a play. They took the ball to second base. The less air is probably better, yeah. But some people like Aaron Rodgers like the ball to be super inflated because it's easier for him to throw it. McKinstry, Malloy, and Torres. Oh, boy. 9-1-2 up for Detroit. Top of the third, 0-0. So, I don't know. The deflated football thing was always so silly. It's like, what? You guys lost 45-10 or some shit like that. Had the game been close, maybe there'd be some merit. But this is why I also don't really care that guy died. Fuck that guy. He ruined football, by the way. You guys, it's not, now it's a right amount of time. He probably died doing a bunch of drugs, number one. They'll never publicly say how this guy died, so we'll never find out what he overdosed on. Despite how many times he told everyone he was clean again. Now, that's not fair. You know, drug addiction's serious. You know, it's a bad problem. He ruined football to a large extent. He ruined defensive football. However you want to look at that. Because his dog shit ass team couldn't beat the Patriots, couldn't handle the Patriots defense. So he lobbied the league very hard to create the 5-run rule, or the 5-yard rule, where you can only really touch a receiver for 5 yards. And then the receiver is free to do whatever he wants. I'm not kidding, by the way. This is a Jim Irsay rule. He literally, with tears in his eyes, pled to the other owners to stop the Patriots. We have to do this. I hate that guy so much. I'm so glad that he's no longer going to ruin football. Stinks he had to die for him to go away. But, you know, it's better for the game of football. He won't be able to hurt us anymore. Maybe we can get rid of his gay-ass rules that ruin defensive tackle football. and made it a pansy sport. That was the start of it, by the way. That was literally the start of ruining football. Was making it so defenders couldn't touch receivers for some reason. Because Marvin Harrison's 5'2" and Reggie Wayne is at 4'1", and the Patriots had normal size 6 foot tall corners and they couldn't handle that. So they're too big and physical. Ugh. Ruined the career of Ty Law, fucking Lawyer Malloy. Several corners to careers got ruined because of that stupid fucking rule for the midget receivers that the Colts had. Blah. That'll never come back because of the Indianapolis Colts and Jim Irsay. 0-2. That's his legacy, is making it so midget receivers can dominate the NFL. That's why we have 5'2" guys like Tyreek Hill who are the best in the NFL, because no one can touch them or do anything to them. Like, man, why hasn't these guys existed in football before? Yeah, because they couldn't. They just literally couldn't exist. They couldn't handle it. They're too tiny. They would just get shut down and never have a chance to get going like that. Oh, shit, is that a double? Hell yeah, McKinstry just hit a double off Bubic. Oh, no. Is it a triple, or is he out at third? By the way, I'm not exactly opposed to... Oh, no, it's just a McKinstry to hit a leadoff triple off Bubic, surprisingly. All right, Zach McKinstry. See, I knew I was wrong about Zach. I always eat my words. All right, though. Hell yeah. We got a triple in this game. But to be fair, I do like that it's kind of made it so football's a little bit more exciting. That's the only good part of what they did, was it did make offense really exciting. Because again, about 2 years after they eliminated that rule, Brady was the first guy to throw for 50 touchdowns. You could actually look at how that rule directly changed the NFL. It went from guys were flirting with 40, and then they passed that rule 2 years later. The Patriots add Moss and score 50 points. They're scoring 50 points a game. And Brady looks like a monster too. Dude, that rule changed football within 2 years, 3 years. Go look at when they instituted that receiver rule. And then go look at how crazy offense changed within a few years. Bubic? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, cool. Of course, Torres hits a ground ball to the third baseman. Nice, man. You couldn't, Malloy. What a useless fucking... dude, I couldn't hit a fly ball, dude? You fly out 90% of your at-bats except the one where you needed to fly out. If it's pronounced that way, they should put a K in there somewhere. Ball 1 to Torres. Yeah, I'm going to say Bubic, though, because it's way funnier. Tim, I don't think you've caught on that I say people's names wrong on purpose sometimes, especially when they're for the other team, because I believe it helps my team out. Plus, I don't like saying Bubic because I think it sounds stupid. 2-1. It's like Kels. Technically, I believe Travis and Jason Kelsey's last name is just Kels. I don't think you're supposed to enunciate the E sound at the end of it. But that sounds dumb, and they should just get rid of the E. I don't know why, but I feel like his Bubic sounds better. And it's a funnier word. 3-1. Damn, did McKinstry just steal home? Hell yeah, he did. Wild pitch. We score. All right, we're up 1-0. There we go. We break our shutout. Yeah, in the defense, we'll get to put QB play and can't use a wedge formation. Yeah, I feel bad for defensive players in football as I'm getting older. Yeah, we weren't going to score anyway. That was good job by... all right, ball 4. All right, Torres walks. We got a guy on again. Hey, sometimes that's all you need is a guy like McKinstry to get us going a little bit. All right. McKinstry ain't bad. I forgot he's the fastest guy on the team. So I don't know him or. Yeah, he's the fastest guy on the team. He's the best base runner anyway. Baez is probably used to be the fastest. Just like Jonathan Indiana. No, I say Jonathan India. Now let's see what Ibanez contributes. McKinstry. McKinstry is good because he can play every position. I just don't like that he plays every day because I feel like, you know, he makes more mistakes though, but more often the more and more he that'd be a base hit. Oh yeah, Riley Green gets on. All right, a hit against the lefty. I like to see it. Almost got Torres at second though, because that was a little BAPIP single. All right, here's Andy Ibanez with 2 on and 1 out. Here's a really good shot to break this thing open. Parker, yeah, he's our fastest, best like athlete on the team. He's also like 6'6" and can jump really high. He's our best athlete in the organization. Meadows could be the fastest guy in the organization. Just like pure speed wise. He stole home the other day and tripled standing up, which is pretty crazy. Just on a normal ass hit to right field, he tripled standing up. I was like, Jesus Christ, dude. Ah, damn. Ibanez probably just grounded into a double play. Absolute loser, dude. Yeah, the Royals do with Bobby Witt. Yeah, we really need this guy playing against righties or against lefties. Yeah, what a great bat he is. Anyone going to defend that guy now? Just killed our good inning because he doesn't know how to not hit a ground ball anymore, I guess. Witt, Pasquantino, and Perez. Tigers up 1-0. And let's see, how many errors do you think he's about to commit? Have a good one, Dale. I'll see you later. What a dude, God, dude, just get rid of him. He can't hit lefties anymore. What's he up here for? Nothing. Just chilling. Wasting a roster space. Ugh. Him or Malloy are gone. Most likely Malloy's gone though, just because he's kind of fucking useless. Malloy's a legit liability. At least Andy can sometimes play third base pretty solid. Or at least second, you know. But you also would never take Torres out versus a lefty. Yeah, I'm a little stumped on what to do with that one, actually. Who do we send down? Is there someone up that maybe Perez? I doubt it. They like Perez. Perez contributes at. Plays pretty solid defense too. Actually, Perez is pretty solid. Though I think Perez could use going down, not because he's like not playing well, but just to get him some consistent bats because he kind of rushed through a rehab assignment there. He had like 2 rehab starts and he was back up in fucking Detroit. So maybe a couple weeks. I don't know. But then you just have the weird thing of like, well, when Perez is ready to come back up, who do we send down? Because I also don't know if you want to like ball 1 to Witt. I don't know if you want to like mix up sending infielders down for outfielders. Especially when we kind of got a weird outfield jam. I think Malloy's gone. I think we're going to just get rid of him. Just take him out back and leave him in Kansas. Okay, I guess that's a ball. 2-0. Lions and Tigers have a lot of thought. I mean, Tigers, I think it's a lot more clear for the Lions who their starters are. And football is more of a depth game anyway. Swinging strike 1, it's 2-1. You don't have to do that job. Oh, make the decision on who goes? Yeah, that's a tough one. By the way, it'll be 2-2. Yeah, Tigers have some tough decisions to make, though, as they go forward. But, you know, things will clear up. I don't know. Players start to materialize over the few years. Hey, they get Bobby Witt swinging. That was a really good fucking set of pitches by dude. A high and tight sinker on Bobby Witt Jr. is a ballsy pitch. If he'd have missed that even by a little bit, Bobby takes that 450 foot. That's a really good pitch by it's a really good pitch by Montero. It's a risky pitch. Ball 1 to Pasquantino. They're going to have hell on who's backing up, especially because of last season. They legit have... No, yeah, the Lions are in a good spot, especially on their defensive line. They know how good of a D-line they actually have when fully healthy. 2-0. I don't like that he's about to get a really good pitch here, unless they're just going to walk him and try to get a double play. 2-1, called strike. That wouldn't work down and in against Pasquantino. That'll work up and in, or well, not up and in, up and away. He doesn't work the best when he's got to stretch his arms out. Don't let him turn on shit. He whips shit from that direction. Pitch away from this big bastard. Up and away on this next pitch. Worst he does is he bats it to the third baseman like usual. I fouled it away. A good spot, though. Now you can go up with the next one. 2-2. 1 away. Now you've kind of set up the up and... Yeah. I don't know why they a knuckle curve right down the middle is a really fucking stupid pitch. Slider way inside. Don't like working inside on this guy. He's got fast hands. He turns on shit. I feel like that slider would have been good up and away from him. Like trying to backdoor him, like trying to... I wish my fucking cursor would show up. Like try and hit where he threw that very first pitch, just a little bit lower. And just didn't come back. 3-2. And then he walks him. What a dumbass. What a waste of an at-bat. Just absolute afraid to go, like, for some reason to hit that up corner. Just could not do it. See, he wasn't going to offer it. All you got to do is stab the corner and he wouldn't even swing at it. He just goes down looking. At least Perez is up. This is a pretty good shot at a double play. Apparently Perez can beat out infield singles, so probably not, actually. So we're going to get a healthy diet of sinkers here from Montero. And it's probably going to piss this fucking guy off really bad at the plate. However, I don't know. With the way we field infield stuff, it's not that big of a deal. Swing and strike 2. It's a slider. And then sinker down and away. That way, if he hits it, it goes to Torres, and we're pretty safe. Fouls away. A slider down and away. I thought a sinker down and away would have been the way to go, personally. See, but he did. See, he's going to hit it to right field. So that's the idea of going away from him. Because again, ideally we don't hit it down the third baseline or to the shortstop just because they suck. Or you have McKinstry shading in to make the throw over to first from shortstop because his arm's really good. So that's where that's okay. Fuck. And he hit it to McKinstry. Everybody's safe because Zach sucks. Ground ball, base hit. Way too obvious of a pitch sequence there. Probably not a good idea to do that with this guy hitting. Foul, that'll be strike 1. Called strike to Waters. Gonna need a couple outs here pretty quick. The defensive shittiness of this game is catching up to the Tigers. Royals should have like one hit in this game, but the Tigers' inability to field a baseball is just giving the Royals free game today. Montero should have like 40 pitches thrown, maybe 35. It's not been this bad. I don't know what the fuck we're doing out there in the field. 0-2. Did they turn 2? Probably not, because we suck. Nope, runners at first and third, want 2 out. Oh no, did we get him? Oh, we did get a double play. Hooray! Maybe hooray. Hold on a minute. We never actually turned double plays, so I'm fucking. You have to excuse my apprehension. Oh, we did get one. Wow, fucking good job. Look at that. Colt Keith started. All right, cool. Cool. Double play. We'll go to the top of the 4th. No, Montero's a pitch to contact guy. When your defense is playing good defense, Montero's a good pitcher. For example, he's given up 0 runs. He should have like fucking 3 hits given up. Maybe 2. You know what I mean? Like, this shouldn't be 5. There was that one kind of bloopy hit that they gave up. That's probably the only legitimate hit they've got in this game. And then Pasquantino got like a smoker in the first inning, I believe. That one and like that kind of bloopy blap thing was pretty lucky, but I find that to be a real hit. Everything else has been like horse shit fielding. 2 infield singles, and whatever the hell that was with that ball up the middle. Especially because Torres should have been like the way they shade things. I don't know. Oh well, 1-0, top 4. Yeah, when our infield isn't playing like dumbass like doofuses. Did they challenge and win it or something? I wouldn't be too surprised. It'll be Torkelson. Oh no, okay. Torkelson, Keith, and Baez do up. Torres is a walk machine. Yeah, he's good at. Doesn't swing. A lot of these Tigers are pretty good at not walking. We're pretty good at base on balls. We're a very patient team at the plate. Usually. That's why guys always have like weirdly high pitch counts against us. Like Bubic is somehow at 47 pitches. I didn't even realize it through 3 innings. Like I didn't even know he was that high up. Here's Torque. He's down 0-1. Ball 1. Still nothing funnier than Torkelson's hot and cold zones being a T. Like where he hits hot wise, it's a giant T for Torkelson. Come on, big hit. Swinging strike 2, it's 1-2. Torque trying to hit a homer. Green's pretty good, yeah. McKinstry's really good at long at bats. Torres. A lot of these guys are pretty good at battling up there. Keith is surprisingly good at long at bats, just fouling things off annoyingly. Torkelson, not really. He usually is pretty quick. Actually, his bats can go for a minute too sometimes. 2-2. Little pop out, basically. Little fly out to left field, 1 away. Yeah, I don't know either, Tim. I don't know what's going on with that. Tigers rank 14th in double plays per game. Yeah, we're not very good at them. Yeah, pretty much. Here's Keith with 108. Maybe he'll have a much better at bat against the lefty. It's fouled away. It's 0-1. What's up, Jacob? So too. I see you guys won and you're winning today, Jacob. What did I say? I told you were being over dramatic. 0-2. Excuse me. That was a big yawn. Like Big Sean, but big yawn. One, 2 on Keith with 1 away here in the top of the fourth. It's a 1-0 Tigers lead. KC is number 5. It makes sense. They got Bobby Witt. You got the Yankees next. That'll be a tricky series. Yankees are pretty good. 2-2 ball. Damn. Keith strikes out, 2 away. Here's Baez. You have to go to New York. Ooh, that's rough. Makes it even worse when you got to show up to someone's crib to play. We got to go play the White Sox in Chicago. Pretty challenging. I don't know how it's going to go. 0-1 to Baez. Oh, 2 on Baez. Jazz is supposed to be. Oh, that's rough. That's a rough thing to have to go deal with. Maybe you guys can beat him. You never know. Fouled away at Romaine 0-2. It's 0-2 for Baez, and he strikes out. All right, well, we'll head to the bottom of the fourth. Tigers go down quickly and quietly there. Rave, Lofton, and Massey do up here in the bottom of the fourth. Rave, Lofton, Massey, 1-0 Tigers lead. Pretty standard game. Lou Gehrig day. Ah, shit. Leif Erikson day. Pretty good day in baseball, you know, for a guy who died. He created what is it, ALS? He created the disease and the virus. Actually, I don't know the whole story, to be fair. I know he had it. He had that famous speech, and that's why everyone dumps buckets of ice on themselves. Is because of that. Very bad illness. Yeah. Boo Yankees, boo. Guy who's way too into sports. Yeah, but he played for the Yankees though. Fuck him. It's like, what? I don't fuck with the Yankees. Anyway, Rave, Lofton, and Massey do up 6-7-8. Bottom four. 1-0 Tigers. Montero hoping to get us through another inning of, a lead. Fouled away. It's 0-1. So 1. And a leadoff base hit. Well, that sucks. Well, hopefully, who's up a third baseman? Well, maybe we can get another double play here. You never know. Whoa. Ball 1. Damn. That'll be a line out, 1 away. Well, the line out's good, but I just didn't. Oh. Here's Massey now with 1 out and a runner at first. He wanted the double play, you know what I mean, with the guy who may be a little bit slower than Lofton because he's an infielder. But we have a second baseman up. Not too bad. They're usually not the quickest of players. Kind of a mixed bag. Like, shortstop's probably going to be fast. Outfielders are probably going to be fast. A shortstop's going to be like the second fastest guy usually on most teams. Could be the first. Everybody else is kind of a crapshoot. Oh, they caught him stealing. 2 down. Never mind. Hell yeah, Jake Rogers. You don't run on big Jake Rogers. What a terrible idea. And down goes Rave. 2 down now with a 1-0 count for Massey. All right, well, we just took care of the double play. Now we don't have to worry about it. Just get him out in some way. Fly ball, that works cool. Your Sooners baseball team won 17-1. Sheesh. Is that what the kids call Aura? Or no, because they're from Oklahoma. By the way, if you haven't dropped a like yet, consider helping us out. Drop some likes on the stream. We're up to 15 whole likes. If you haven't dropped one yet, consider doing so. We try to hit 20 every stream. Otherwise, you're gay. And I'm going to tell everyone in your whole life. Everyone's, no one's really going to say anything, but everyone's going to kind of look at you kind of different. And you'll be like, what's going on? You're not going to ever know why. No one will ever tell you, like, oh, nothing. Yeah, so if you want to deal with that, be my guest. But you can stop it by leaving a like. Mainly just to help out my channel and the video do better. I appreciate it. Either way, Rogers, McKinstry, and Malloy do up here in the top of the 5th. 1-0. Another pitcher's duel between Montero and Bubic, or Bubic, I guess if you purists want it called correctly. We can sap all the fun out of it too. I could sell this time between innings with commercials. Well, they must have thought that Lofton was Bobby Witt Jr. or Rave must have be, but they were like, all right, Rave, Bobby Witt Jr. They're both white, I think. All right. Oh, let me make sure that Rave's a white guy. Yeah, he looks pretty white. So like, all right, go, go, go. And that's the kind of big thinking that goes on in the state of Missouri. There are a lot of scholars from there. They do have the Chiefs though, so good for them. They've got a good thing going for their state. And they've got usually the St. Louis Cardinals when they're back to not being shitty. That's pretty good. You got two good teams. A 1 in the good state of Missouri. You have a lot you can look forward to. And you can watch the Rams from afar and enjoy that. Because they took your team from you. So 2 now on Jake Rogers. Not a strong start to the at-bat here for Big Jake, who caught Rave stealing. Yeah, I heard the Dodgers won big as shit too, just like the Brewers won. I heard a bunch of teams were. I heard there was a lot of weird blowouts yesterday. So I guess someone saying that it was going to be a high scoring day yesterday was right. Tigers were just a weird low score. 1-2. There's always going to be a low one. Low boy. A 1 deuce. Should I go disc golfing after I'm done streaming today? I think I'm going to. Am I crazy? Is that crazy? I think I'm crazy enough to do it. Damn. Rogers gets out. Pretty decent little at bat there, I guess. I saw 5 pitches. Little ground out, so 1 away. Yeah, he is, Jake. He's having a good day. Good 4 innings so far. Man, my nose is so fucking itchy right now. I hate it so much. A 1. Yeah, his last start was really good too, I believe. And the one before that was good, but he got like kind of hoed by the relievers and they gave up like 3 runs on him at the end. That might have been the last start I'm thinking of. Well, what's Sunday Night Baseball tonight? Top 5. It's a 1-1 count with 1 away from McKinstry. He tripled and later stole home. Well, not really stole, but he like got home on a wild pitch. 1-1. 1-2. Yankees Dodgers. Oh, that could be a good game. If the Yankees actually show up to play tonight. By the way, it'll be 1-2 yet again. I have to piss really bad. I'll be right back. That's much better, dude. That was a long piss. That should be a good game. It should be, Kooks. Yamamoto is pitching tonight, so it may be tough. Yeah, that'll be actually really tough. Good point, Seth. Good point. Could be another shitty game for the Yankees. They're probably going to lose that series, sounds like. Inevitably, that means the Yankees are going to bully Yamamoto. 2 down, by the way. McKinstry did strike out. That's not surprising. Hey, maybe Malloy can do something here. Never mind, he strikes out. Bottom 5, 1-0 Tigers. I lied. They're not going to do anything. Especially not no Justin Henry. All right, Bubic is at 73, so he's, we're in a pretty good spot with that. However, I think our offense is dead right now. I don't know what's going on. Haven't done shit all in the last 2 days. Isbell, India, Witt, 9-1-2 due up here in the bottom of the 5th. 1-0 Tigers. Isbell, India, and Witt. Oh, 1 here to Isbell. And they'll get Isbell on the second pitch here, it looks like. Grounds out to the first base side. What's up, Jonathan? How's it going? We're up 1-0 today. Offense really isn't too much better than yesterday, but we've got to run across. So that's really all that matters right now. 1 out. Here's top of the order, Jonathan India. Hey, we're at 20 likes. That's good. I appreciate that, everybody. Thank you for helping out with the likes. Good looking out. We try to hit about 20 every stream, so thank you very much if you've helped out. Drop one if you want to as well. I'd appreciate it. Called strike 1. Hell yeah. So in 2. On a foul ball. Foul ball. Neighbor. Dun, 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 dun. And we'll get Jonathan India to ground out to McKinstry. 2 away. Good play. Bang, bang. Here's shit, Bobby Witt. The biggest bummer of the game, Bobby Witt Jr. Ah, fuck. Ball 1. I just hope he rolls over on something here. 2-0. Oh, I don't like this strategy. I don't think we should walk him. We're having trouble pitching to Vinny right now. By the way, it'll be 2-1. Damn it, he got on. They're fucking, I don't know why they're living inside right now on him. Not a good idea. That's probably a double. It is going to be a double. 2-out double, and that'll be the end of the day for Montero, most likely. Probably going to go get a lefty. Pretty much, yeah. I don't think there was one bad player in that draft. Maybe Jonathan India. I don't know. Maybe I think India, right? Because he was drafted to the Reds in that class, and he's kind of the only one that's not like everybody, like a kind of a star of the team that they're on. But yeah, that was a really good draft class, especially the top 10 of that class. It was like Riley Green, Bobby Witt, Tyler Holton will come into pitch. Not really too big of a surprise there. 4 2/3 innings for Montero. Now we'll have a lefty on lefty unless the Royals decide to pitch Vinny Pasquantino here. 2 outs. Runner at second. There'll be a pitching change for Detroit. They'll bring in Tyler Holton. Everybody hates 2-out pitching changes. Even if it's the right move and it was a very obvious move, you could smell it from a mile away. Tigers were always going to go to this lefty-lefty matchup if Bobby Witt reached. So now it's up to the Royals. Are they going to hold strong and actually commit to Vinny here? Or are they going to pull him for a righty? Probably not. They probably want to keep him in the game because then they're giving the Tigers. Tigers are just getting exactly what they want if they pull Vinny right here. Their second best hitter on their fucking team. Third best, I guess. Perez is still their guy. Perez is still playing good right now, so he's still first half of the season. Salvador Perez, so he should be good. Oh, Mize. Oh, okay. So yeah, never mind. Screw that draft. But yeah, I feel like that was a near flawless draft for Riley Green's class, especially the top 10. Feels like, again, I can't remember, but there was like one bad pick in the top 10. It might not even be anybody now. I think that guy even started playing good. Oh, 1 for Pasquantino versus Holton. Come on, Tyler, shut it down and get us the fuck out of this little jam here. What do we got? It's 0-2 on a strike. Got him to chase kind of a bad pitch there. Oh, I went and bought a pack of Panini Prism. I got some Prism football cards. I seen a hanger box today. I got 20 cards. I pulled a rookie Hunter Renfroe prismatic card. I'll show you in a second. Pretty good card. All right, they got it. They got Pasquantino. Hold on, I'll show you my pull. I also got a pretty cool DJ Moore. I'll show you as well. Yeah, I got this just today. Not worth any money, but pretty cool. I'm gonna move this. Hold on, let me make myself big. Pretty cool, right? It's like a super hologram. I mean, it's obviously a prism card. Yeah, pretty good, right? Nice rookie. It's got a nice holographic to it. It's got a nice feel. Pretty good card. And then I got a nice DJ Moore hype card. That's pretty cool too. Goodbye. All right, there we go. I'm good now. All right, we're readjusted. Yeah, I thought so. I thought it was a pretty good pull. I thought it was going to be worth some money, and then I looked, it was like $4, and I was like, God damn it. I wish it was numbered. Then I'd have some money. But it's still a nice looking card, though, and Bowers is a good player, so that's fun. Torres, Green, and Ibanez do appear in the top of the 6. Torres, Green, Ibanez. Let's see if the Tigers get some runs. Bubic back to work with 73 pitches here in the 6th. Ball 1. Called strike. It's 1-2 now on Torres. I got a couple of Yzerman cards and Fedorov cards from 96. Do you think they're worth anything? Or are they just like good collectibles that you have? 1-2, he strikes out. 1 away, Torres down on strikes. Here's Riley Green. One zero game. Tigers trying to extend the lead a little bit here. Hopefully. Something. Think they're worth a decent amount? Hell yeah. Who's dragging? Oh, Tim. Yeah. Yeah, somebody just needs to belt a home run or something. We need runs. We're just not scarring. Oh. Oh, that's a double by Riley Green. All right, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. We need that. Here's it's Andy Ibanez. If I can hope he gets a hit. Base hit is all we really need. Maybe he can do that. Deliver us home a single. Get the runner in. Come on, Andy. Fouled away. It's 0-1. It's okay. Sliders are weird. Trying to backdoor somebody is always a weird pitch to deal with. A double. Yeah, ball 1. Here we go, Andy. Here we go. Clap, clap. Here we go, Ibanez. He takes time. It's 1-1. He's a little nervous. One, two. He fouls it away. Ah, God damn it. All right, I'm going to go get a little bit of pop right here. I don't. Away. The man who's our left-handed specialist hitter strikes out again and gets out for the third time today. Cool. By the way, here's Torque. 0-1. Maybe Torque can hit a ball. Would be cool. No, you didn't miss anything. And nobody misses nothing. Torque grounds out. We'll head to the bottom of the sixth. It's 1-0. Tigers refuse to score. Hit the ball, really. Anyway, bottom of the sixth coming up. I'll be back. I'm gonna go have a. I'll be back. Like 2 minutes. I'll be right back. All right, we walk into an out, one away. They get Perez to pop out to like shortstop. Hell yeah, we're back though. All the way back. Fouled away, it's 0-1. It's 0-2. Something's wrong with your phone, Brent? That sucks. It's always annoying. 0-2 on Waters. Back songs, back in black. Yeah. A 1-2 coming up for Waters. And they get a strikeout, 2 away. Down goes Waters. Now up is Rave, unless our pinch hitters come into plate. Can't remember if he's right or left-handed. Or something, and it changes it. Yeah, especially with the keyboard. The shit's changed pretty. Oh, they're going to leave him in there. It's 0-1. Keyboard seems to always have some weird little incidental touch and it changes completely. And it's like, well, that's fucking annoying. 1-1. But I guess that's just the way you want to be, I suppose. One, two now. Good pitch. What happened last night? Did you guys lose? Well, I'm guessing so, yeah. That's a pretty obvious statement. Did you guys lose? It's like, well, yeah, that's why I want to win today. 1-1, or the 1-2 is now a 2-2 on a ball. Ooh. So they were one of the teams that got smoked last night. Cool, another infield hit. Nice, dude. I'm so proud of the way our infield's been playing. That's our the fourth infield single of the game for them. Oh, to the second baseman. That's incredible. Wow. Really terrible effort by the team there. And now we have to sit through a pitching change. Yeah, again, we deserve to lose. So if we lose, it's well deserved, by the way. Should be like the fourth error of the game. Really hard to field a soft ground ball, apparently. You know, hey. Everyone sucks. Now we have to sit through a pitching change. It's always a good time. Hell yeah, dude. Terrible defense. First inning should have took like 5 seconds, by the way. They loaded the bases up somehow on like fucking balls. It barely hit past the pitcher. These 8 hits are horseshit tonight. No, it's just shitty fielding. We're not going to excuse it. Maybe if they were playing normal positions instead of shifting all over the infield, yeah, that's part of fielding, is shifting like a bunch of retards on every single player for some reason, instead of just standing in the normal spot. I thought we've already proven how retarded shifting was in baseball. And like teams like the Royals like won the World Series because they were able to like hit against the shift. There were just teams that could just like hit the ball the other way against the shift and they win World Series like that. Same with the Astros. So I really don't know why we are shifting again. But whatever. Because if I'm Lofton and I have any skill, I'm just bunting the ball right between the first and second base now. Called strike. And we're even pitching it in that direction. So like, here, just hit it that way. We have a guy basically playing up the middle. Terrible fielding. Terrible positioning. Oh, cool. 1-1. For some reason, that was called a ball. One one. 2-1. Oh, cool. 2 in a row on bad calls, really. Nice, nice, I guess. Hey, if they don't swing, it's a ball, baby. That's how this game works. Fouled away, it's 2-2. Should have been strike 2 and 3. I'm not really sure how they got away with that, but okay. Royals fans be like, dude, they're calling this game for the Tigers, dude. It was really hard to score when they kept calling it for Detroit. Like every call went the Tigers' way. It's like, really? Okay. Oh, cool, man. Keith, Baez, and Rogers. Ugh. Terrible umpire. I guarantee those would have been called strikes against the Tigers, so not really sure. Either way, top 7, 1-0. If we were getting calls like that, it'd be a nice ass game. We'd be walking a lot. One sec. Cool. Okay, no one's really chatting much today, so I don't care about this. Cool. Keith, Baez, and Rogers. Nice little pitchers duel once again. Hopefully we can get some runs here in the 7th. Would be pretty cool. Would be needed, I would say. Ball 1. Bubic back to work. He's at about 87 pitches now. So this could be his last inning of work, depending on how quick things go. Could even be his last hitter. We shall see. 2-0. Probably depends on how the back goes, how quickly it goes. 2-1. Well, I know we'll see at least 5 pitches this at bat. And he gets out. No, he only saw 4. Well, that sucks. 1 away. All right, 1 away. Here's Javi Baez. Fouled away. It's 0-1. Damn, Baez almost made it 2-0. Close, but it's foul. Another foul. It'll be 0-2. Fouled it away again. We'll have another 0-2. And we're not even really putting up a fight here in this inning. And Baez chases a pitch 1.5 feet over his head, and that's 0-3, 2 away. Here's Rogers. Probably a pitching change. No, okay. I guess no real reason to. It's just fucking Jake Rogers. Don't really need a super fresh arm to get this guy. Fouled away. It's 0-1. Rogers been back several weeks, like 2-3 weeks now, and he still hasn't gotten a hit. Would be nice to pick one up here. 1-1. Could use something. We'll see. Maybe a home run. No, 2-1. At least he isn't chasing bad pitches like everyone else was. Two 2-1 count. 2-2 count. Fouls it away. Damn, just hit that one foul too. 2 down, 2-2 count. And Rogers flies out. All right. Well, we'll head to the bottom of the seventh. It'll be the seventh inning stretch. Massey, Isbell, and India due up here in the bottom of the seventh. We'll see how it goes. Bottom seven. Couple lefties and a righty. But of course, there could be pinch hitters and different arms brought in or different hitters brought in and blah, 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 blah. So we'll see what the manager for the Royals wants to do and what Hitch does. And all those fun little games within the game. What? Bottom seven, 1-0 Tigers lead. Been another nail biter like yesterday. Pretty much the same idea. Double pitchers duel. That'll probably be the final line on Bubic, by the way. He'll go 7. 4 strikeouts. No, 9. Yeah, we couldn't hit today. 9 strikeouts. He walked 2 guys, gave up a run, and 4 hits. We can't hit left-handed pitching. That's the Tigers' big secret. So, hopefully we improve. Maybe we can hit off their bullpen a little bit. Doubted our offense has been dead, it feels like. I don't know. You never know. Anyway, bottom 7 coming up. 1-0. Tigers lead. They hope to protect it. We'll see, though. 8-9-1. So we'll see what hitters are due up. Right now, it should be Massey, Isbell, and India, but there could be some changes with the lefty pitching. My whole face is itchy, especially my nose. Oh. It's not as bad as it was like a week ago when I was back home. It was brutal. Perez is going to replace Justin Henry Malloy. Probably a good defensive change. And a not so bad hitting one. In full honesty, you know. Hopefully we can get these guys pretty quickly. Still working here in the 7th. You know, surprised Massey isn't better than what he is. I don't know what happened. I always figured him as a pretty big part of the Royals' future plans, and he just kind of fell off a cliff. Ball 1. He's having a rough year, anyway. Like a ground out. They actually completed the play. 1 away. Here's the 9-hitter Isbell. Let's see what old, I think that was Kyle Isbell. Called strike 1. And they get Isbell to, I think, pop out. I don't know, ground out. Yeah, fly out. Flies out to left field, 2 away. Top of the order, here's Jonathan India. Bum, bum, bum. 0-1 now. Called strike. One sec. Hell yeah. Top 8. Top 8 coming up. They get India. He grounded out. So we'll have to deal with, Witt, Pasquantino, and Perez one more time. Hopefully. That's it. If we can get past them, we're in a good spot. Excuse me. So, yeah, hopefully we can keep it up. Let's see if we can get some runs here, some insurance. McKinstry, Perez, and Torres. McKinstry, Perez, and Torres, depending on any pinch hitting here, with the bullpen most likely coming in because Bubic was at like 99 pitches at last time we looked. So, Zerpa is into pitch. He's another lefty. Oh, he's got some pretty good numbers. It'd be tough to get him. He's been pretty good across his last 7, it looks like. So, hopefully we get the bad version, not the good one. But we'll see how McKinstry does. He'll lead it off. Then it'll be Perez and then Torres. Here in the top of the 8th of a 1-0 Tigers lead. Tigers trying to add to it to kind of position or cushion their 9th inning up a little. Give the bullpen a little bit of breathing room. Because most likely we'll probably see Will Vest next inning, right? 3 righties in a row. And then you save Canely for the 9th. Well, they might pitch in some lefties. Because they're not going to not use Witt, Pasquantino. Well, they might throw fucking Canely out there next inning. I don't know. Because Vinny's a lefty, so... Ball 1. Here we go, McKinstry. Here we go. And McKinstry grounds out. 1 away. Fuck. Well, that's not good. This is terrible. Here's Wenzel Perez. Maybe we'll get a random homer out of him. You never really know with Perez. You might just tag one. Called strike 1. Ball 1. What is that? All he throws is a sinker? He threw a slider. 1-2 to Perez. Will somebody hit it? It's pretty good sinker. Don't really need a ton else when you throw that hard, I suppose. However, that might explain why his ERA was so high. He might have just been throwing the fucking sinker for a while. Little pop out. Yeah, about the same as what Malloy would have did. Well, 2 away. Here's Torres. If only people knew. So 1. One ball. He had a 5-inning, 5-run against Boston, but very good. For sure. Yeah, that'll fuck you up a little bit. And a shitty at bat by all everyone involved. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. Witt, Pasquantino, and Perez. Hopefully our 1 run is enough. I kind of doubt it, but we'll see. Witt, Pasquantino, Perez. Well, another bad day at the plate today for the Tigers, but, you know, at least we got 1 run today. Ugh. We're certainly not playing a good game this afternoon. Hopefully we can hang on to win, though. We'll see who comes into pitch. I doubt they're going to leave Lee out there for the for another inning, even though he's pitching good. They're probably going to bring in either, I'm guessing, Canely to deal with Pasquantino batting second. This is just my guess. Dun, 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 dun. Canely, yeah. Canely then Vest. Let's hope for a clean inning. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are, Richard. We've gone with the bold strategy of not hitting and scoring in lieu of playing quick innings to try to catch the Royals off guards. I don't know, probably because they couldn't use Canely yesterday. Bo pitched yesterday, so he's probably not available today. All right, Mr. Changeup Man, let's see if you can get this game finished with changeups. I don't know if I like this matchup. I do, however, like him versus Pasquantino and probably Perez. But I don't know if I like it with Bobby up. Ball 1. Taking a split last 2 and out of town. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really necessarily matter as long as you can edge out the game. But I mean, it's the tight one tonight. Pause. All right, that'll be a fly out. There we go. That's, oh boy, that was a deep ass fly out, dude. Holy shit. Ooh. I thought that was gone for a second, and so did every one of you probably too, didn't you? Did we all just feel the same unclenching of anus when that ball fell into a mitt? Here's Vinny Pasquantino. Good thing he only pitches changeups, and that ball had no extra fucking speed added to it. Because if that would have been a fastball, that's probably a home run. Meaning that, like, the fact it was like 85 miles an hour is the only reason it's not 1-1 right now. And that's what Tommy Kahnle provides. Home runs turn into weird little flyouts because he throws changeups every single pitch. And there ain't that much added to a changeup. Because again, you know how that works, right? Like, if somebody pitches, if like you were to somehow connect with a 105-mile-an-hour fastball, like if it was thrown right around down the middle, you make good, solid, like correct spot contact, you'll hit that ball fucking so far. It'll just fly off your bat. All the power comes from like it helps come from the pitch, right? That's where a lot of like that's why fastballs fly over the fence the easiest. Pasquantino flies out to left field. And that's why it's a good idea to hit the ball in the air, by the way. Like, especially against like a fast pitcher. Ideally, you just drop the bat head and get the ball on, just barrel it, and you'll probably have a gap shot. However, it's just the actual process of hitting the fast pitch. So, I mean, and then you can kind of correlate that down to like a changeup not really providing much. And they move weird, so they don't hit the middle of the bat nice. But mainly it's the lack of speed power, because if you barrel it up, you barrel it up. But like when there's no speed to it, it's not going to go as far. Curveballs are weird because you can see they don't move fast, and you can kind of prepare and like load up and specialize hit them. They're a fucking cheap ass pitch to get a hold of. So those don't really count. Like a bad breaking ball, you just can put the barrel on it. And that's a little different. Because you can also like fucking like jack yourself, kind of like fucking power yourself up with like the way you're setting yourself up when you see that hanger coming. Changeup looks so much like a fastball, you really don't have the ability to like react quick enough. Some guys do. Some freaks in nature. Me personally, like I could hit every single pitch. I just choose not to. Because I have superhuman abilities, but it's immoral for me to play sports with them. I'm a good guy. That's all I would actually do if I had superpowers. I'd be the greatest athlete the world's ever saw. Every time someone thought they were faster than me, I'd just be like, all right, I'm going to go back and train, then pop up a week later and beat them. Be like, you tried. You thought you had me. I'm just a little bit better. And I wish there would be a sports movie or a superhero movie where a guy just chooses to do that instead of being a hero. He's like, I don't really want to do all that. Is that why some people can bunt into the in-between with a fastball? Yeah, fastball, as long as you can, like, I hope not, P.O. We're rooting for the Tigers here. 2-2. Come on, get Perez. By the way, it'll be another 2-2. All right, I know this is going to sound crazy, but, like, do you go fastball at some point here after 6 straight changeups? Or do you think, hey, he's probably expecting well, he threw a slider, I suppose. He's probably expecting the fastball, so maybe do you go change up one more time? Can they? Sure. I hope not. Yeah, and fastball is the easiest one to bunt because it gets some movement. Plus, like, you can control it a lot better because it's a straight-ass pitch. Like, curveballs and sliders will, like, slide off the bat. Hell yeah. Ah, damn it, that's a single. See, the problem is you can't just keep throwing the same pitch to fucking Perez. Here's Waters now with the runner at first and 2 out. I don't know, look it up. Fucking go do some Googling. You're in the wrong place, P.O. I don't give a shit about your gambling problem. Blanco will run for Perez, so he's going to be stealing on the first pitch. So we gotta get this fucking guy out. Okay, cool. We got him on the first pitch. Hell yeah. All right, let's go to the top of the 9th. Let's get some runs. P.O., the chances aren't going good. My opinion. Okay, I thought you meant like reality. Not very good because they're down to 3 outs now. You know what I mean? I would say it's probably like 80% likely the Tigers win this game at this point. But again, you never know. Anything can happen in a one-run game. Doesn't take much for the Royals to take this game. A base hit and a home run, they win. So that's why, I don't know, like 75, 80, somewhere fit there for the Tigers to win. For the Royals to win, then I would put it at like 20, 25% chance at best. Green, Ibanez, and Torkelson do up here in the top of the ninth. Green, Ibanez, Torkelson. If the Tigers score another run, they're probably going to lose. Like, I'd put it at a high, like 90s. The Tigers win this game if they can score. For me, and will come in, obviously, the backup catcher will come in for Perez. So, hey, at least we don't have to worry about Perez ever batting again in this game. A third of their hits came from Perez today. Meanwhile, half our hits are from Riley Green. I'm talking shit. Isn't that embarrassing when a player does almost all of your offense in one game? Imagine. Green homers, and I'm just like, it's so sad for the Royals. All right, let's see if we can add some runs here. Zerpa is still pitching. Or Zarpa. Oh, yeah, which one? What letters are in his name? Zerpa. Yeah, McKinstry's done a lot of the get work today. He's been the only run of the game. McKinstry tripled and then scored on a wild pitch. That's literally the entire offense of this game. And then we've scattered 3 other hits, and they've scattered about 9 hits. That's the whole game. And we've also scattered 2 walks. They've scattered like maybe 1 or 2. 1. Damn, we've only walked 1 guy today. Ball 1 here to Green. Yeah, and that was that weird ass at bat with Vinny Pasquantino in like the fucking first inning. I don't even know why we walked him. Or did he get a base hit? I can't remember. He walked at some point. 1-1. We're all really hopeful that Riley Green gets a big hit here. Maybe a home run. Well, it's 1-2 now. Son of a bitch. Damn, dude. They're going to make Ibanez bat again in this game. All right, he didn't swing. 2-2. Bad pitch. Throw a bad pitch. Come on, throw a bad one. Just a bad pitch. Just a weird ass right down the middle 40-mile-an-hour home run pitch. All right, one more bad pitch. 3-2. Come on. Just bounce it in there. Just spike it at the ground for some reason like a complete moron. Please fuck up. Ball 4. All right, fouls it off. Good job, Riley. Good job, Riley. Way to stay alive. Way to stay alive. 1 bad pitch. Come on, bad pitch. Walk him. No, you're too soft. I know you're afraid to walk him. I'd walk him and get a double play personally if I was fucking, I'd get Andy to hit it too. Take away all their hope. Damn, Riley, you suck, dude. Send him to AAA. Anyway, here's Andy Ibanez with 2 down. Or 1 away, sorry. That was the first out of the inning. I thought Torres had lead off. I thought Torres had led off the inning. I don't know why. Strike 1 to Ibanez. If I'm the pitcher, I just throw 3 sinkers right down the middle. I ain't afraid of this fucking loser. What's he going to do? Hit it? No. Ball 1. I mean, genuinely. If I'm this pitcher, I'm just throwing him right down the middle. 2-1. The one spot you probably shouldn't try to work is low and inside on this guy, though. I will say he probably will mash a home run from that angle, from that spot. You probably don't want to fucking go much more inside or back across the plate with that one you just threw. Don't be doing that. Yeah, right there is a good spot. All right, 2 away. Here's Torkelson. Well, I hope one's going to be enough. Boy, do I hope one's enough. Oh, they're going to make us sit through a pitching change too, dude. That's so cool. Oh man, they should bring Carpenter in to pinch it. For making us sit through a 2-out pitching change, they really should. Carpenter should come in to hit off this guy. Fucking DH for DH, bring him in. Fuck it. Not like you're using torque in a real way anyway. Bring in a fucking guy who can hit a righty. Fucking Carp probably hits a home run. I don't know. You might as well do the move. But then you're taking Torque out of the lineup, and that sucks. Damn. Because you know that's the move to do, is to bring in old Torque, or to bring in old Carp against this guy, but you can't really pinch hit Torque here. He is 0 for 3, though. So he's either overdue for a hit, or we should bring in Carpenter. Tough decisions, I suppose. Yeah, you probably just leave him in there, see what happens. Oh, and hope to God one runs enough for the 9th. Called strike. Yeah, I still think they might have probably should have pinched hit Torque. Ball 1. Ball 1. Nobody on, 2 away here in the top of the 9th. It's a 1-0 Tigers lead. Tigers hoping to get something here to bolster their lead a bit. 2-1 now on the ball. Damn, there's a pretty quiet stream this afternoon. Okay, I suppose. 2-1. 2-2. Fouled away. Oh, boy. Really do hope that we've scored enough runs to win this game. It don't look good. Ball 3. Small break. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. It's 3-2. And Torkelson a walk. Hell yeah. Maybe they'll pinch hit for Carpenter here and then move Torque over to first for the bottom of the 9th. Man can dream. I'd rather see Carp here. Ah, damn it. Here's Colt Keith. Fuck. Really? You can't like... Ball 1. Do, 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 do. Who knows? Maybe Keith has a rare moment here. 2-0. Got a good eye. A couple takes to start off the at bat. Maybe you won't swing at anything stupid now. Hell yeah, looks like he picks up a hit. All right, we'll have 2 on now. Runner over to third, so it'll be first and third with 2 away. Now we just need Javi Baez to come up with a hit. 6 game sweep 4-0. We are 33 and 24. This week we hit 3 grand slams. God damn. Mudhen's killing it. All right, we got runners at the corners with 2 away. We'll see what Baez can do. Boy, do we what the fuck? Like their 5th mound visit this inning somehow. Be really cool if Baez could pick up a hit. Pick up a like big clutch RBI for us right here. Get some run. Let's get more runs. Hell yeah, Arminian. Yeah, I know. I hate time wasting, which is exactly what they're doing right now. I mean, you got to plan for Javi. You probably didn't. The pitcher also probably didn't expect to see Javi Baez come up this inning with this situation. So you do got to talk to him. Ball 1. Oh damn, that's a terrible call. It's like that one the Royals got earlier in the game. Come on, wild pitch. I'm not proud. 2-0. Oh yeah, Kevin, that sounds like a good ass day. Get to hang out with your dog, watch a little baseball, relax. Pretty good day. Pretty good day. 2 on, 2 out, swing and strike 1. God damn it. Runners at the corners. Tigers could use a run here to kind of bolster their 9th inning chances. Kind of give their bullpen a little bit of breathing room as we're in the top of the 9th. Their potential last bats. Damn it, called strike 2. Fuck. And he strikes out. Well, what a surprise. All right, well, what a waste of an inning. Hopefully we have our 1 run is enough, as the Tigers offense did nothing again today. What a shitty fucking 2 days in a row. Just terrible effort. Rave, Lofton, and Massey, depending on pinch hitting. Ugh. We need to face the White Sox. We can't hit right now. But we'll probably see Will Vest come into the game to take on some of these hitters. Rove, Lofton, and Massey. But there are 2 lefties, so I don't know. They might just bring in they might just let Canely pitch. Don't know. Might as well. You took all the bat in your steam. What? Yeah, getting a run there would have been really nice. Yeah, I gotta get quick 3. Quick 3. All right, I have to piss real fast. I'll be right back. I think best is in the pitch. Oh, your stream? Oh yeah, you at least got to see some offense in your stream. I've had to watch 2 fucking pitching tense ass struggles. All right, strike 1. Rove, Lofton, and Massey, depending on pitch hitting. Rove's had a good day. He's 2 for 3. Hopefully we can get him out here. Swinging strike 2. Ball 1. Everyone hated that. Get the meme. Under the constraint, no tomorrow. Another series win for the Guardians. Yeah, I know. He was shaking, dude. He probably has no idea how you guys just pulled that off. We're in another pitchers duel, Max. It's a 1-0 game. Our offense has died, but so did the Royals too, but they didn't score today. It's fucking Tigers do not play fun games against Kansas City. It's always stupid like this. All right, 1 away. They get Rave. I'm out here stressing fucking bats against Massey and shit. Yeah, I know, dude. It's and the Tigers struggle with left-handed pitching too, so it's kind of like a double whammy for us when we face someone like Bubic. It literally goes one of 2 ways. We either slaughter left-handed pitching or they nearly no-hit us. It's very consistent results. And Waka is just a very unfortunate pitcher for us because it's one of 2 things. We either slaughter Waka or Waka fucks us up. And we've just been on the wrong side of both ends of the pitching this week. All right, nice play by the shortstop. They get the ball over there. That's 2 down. All right, now we just got to get Massey. Don't really have. Oh, that's all right, Jonathan. Hey, it's we're in the bottom of the 9th with 1 out to go. We just got to get 1, and we can escape with a fucking very, very narrow win today. Frank, easily, it's going to be a murder of the White Sox tomorrow, most likely. Yeah, just get the guy, and who cares how it happens, right? That's really the reality of this. Who cares as long as we can just. Fuck yeah, there we go. They got him softly. There we go, Vest. Close the game. All right, GG to the Royals. That was actually a really good game. Holy shit. I'm feeling pretty tense right now. I don't know about anyone else. I'm pretty wound up. Yeah, 39-21. GG's to the Royals. Max is like, son of a bitch, dude. Fuck. Can't gain ground because, of course, we lose, they win. We win, they win. Yeah, GG, everybody. GG. That was a really good-ass game. That was a good couple games there. Really good pitching the last 2. Yeah, that was a tense. Oh. All right, though. 39-21. Look at the Tigers go. Royals, good game. Again, we couldn't hit your pitching. Bubic remains one of the better pitchers in the league. You remain 2 games above 500, so that's good. You're still right in the mix for everything. We improved to just under 40. Yeah, Detroit wins. Yeah, yep. The Tigers ended up winning. They take the game 1-0. That's our second shutout in 4 games, I believe. Yeah, because we shut out the Guardians in game 4. Oh no, we just played the Giants. Did we shut out the Giants too? Hold on. I think we've been dealing. Yeah, I know. We get shut out and then they get shut out. Good way to start June. We got 1 shutout against the Guardians. We had 2 3-1 wins. That's right. That's right. All right, I like that though. That was a fun little payback type game. Yeah, we won, Brent. We took the game 1-0. We actually snuck it out. We didn't really deserve it with the way that we were playing defense early on, but we kind of turned it on later. Yeah, always, Jonathan. Yeah, good game, good game. It's going good. It's going good. Phil just made great, really, if we're being honest. Tigers just won. We're officially 39-21, best team in the league by a country mile. There's very few things better than being the best team in baseball. Yeah, I can't really think of any. It's just pretty good to be a Tigers fan. We get to play the White Sox next. Can't believe the thing that like literally broke this game was a triple and a pass ball, and that was the whole offense in the game. Everything else is irrelevant. All right, let's look at the schedule. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's all. That's the whole offense today. It's just a triple and a pass ball, and that's how the Tigers won. Oh, yeah, I'll be live for tomorrow's game. Do you see how we have 3 days off this month? Isn't that crazy? Oh, we have 4 days off. Look at this. 4 days off this month? We had 3 last month. We got every Monday off this month except for tomorrow. Dodgers probably should beat the Yankees, but the Yankees may actually come back, and I'm not sure, actually. McKinstry's player of the game. But yeah, I'll be live for the White Sox games. I should be live for these two 100%. Should be able to actually get this Wednesday game because my class ends at 6:20. And I should be able to do the whole White Sox series. Now, I don't know what's going on with this weekend, so I could end up being busy. But as of right now, I plan to do the whole series. Oh, we should probably sweep the White Sox. Let's hope we sweep them. My games played, and Tigers is up there with most. But yeah, Tigers are at 60 games played now too. So, that was game 60. So yeah, Tigers have played a shitload of games. Yeah, no, we have a pretty good schedule this month. Every Monday, basically. All right, though, everybody. I think I'm about wrapped up here. Yeah, hopefully you guys can win tonight, Phil, because yeah, that was a brutal game yesterday. Yep, we're almost to the point where we're down to 100 games remaining, which is pretty good. We're in a really good spot, by the way, for records, and we're almost on pace to win 100 games right now, which is fucking crazy. Yeah, maybe we can get some more runs. Well, we don't have a day off until next Monday, so we don't have a day off till the 9th. But we also literally just had the 29th off. So it's not like we're like pining for a day off or anything. We're in a good spot now with our days off. Yeah, have a talk. I'll talk to you later, Kevin. Have fun hanging out with the dog. All right, everyone. That's pretty much it for me. Be live again tomorrow evening for the Tigers at the White Sox. Yeah, hell yeah, Jonathan. It's always nice chatting with everybody. Nice seeing everybody. Hopefully you were all semi-entertained by my... See, I told you, I don't really panic about the games. I'm just kind of, like, oh, great. That one I was pretty sure we could pull off. I just really wanted us to get 2 runs. It's not that I didn't trust the bullpen to not give a run up. It's just, man, 2 runs would have 100%ed that in my head. I'd have been like, I don't even give I would have barely paid attention if we were up 2-0, if I'm being 100% honest. Because again, 2-1, yeah, we win that every time. But 1-0, I don't like 1-run games. That gives me such bad anxiety. Yeah, great game. Fun game. I hate 1-0 games, but I also like them a lot. So, wish we would have gotten 2, though. Yeah, a one-run game, no matter what, especially when it's a shutout, dude. Like 1-0 is just such a, and like winning 4-3 is a whole different feeling than winning 1-0. And it's just because you know your offense is just as bad as the other teams today. And if you give up a run, you may not actually get that other run back. You know what I mean? Like you could end up losing 2-1 because that one run was all you had for today. And that was Detroit today. If we would, I don't think we had another run to be found in that offense this afternoon. So glad we won. Good game. Well, 39-21. We're barreling down to be the first team to win 40 this year. As long as we win tomorrow, we get that honor. So what a good record to start off June. 39-21. Who'da thunk? All right. Have a good one, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out. Go Lions. Go Patriots. And of course, it's always go Tigers, especially when we get a big win. I'll see y'all. Peace out.